Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Fallout New Vegas Let's Play. In this, the year of our Lord 2024. About to get it in. Get in where you fit in. Another DLC, yeah. Get to Dean Domino in his hideout in the residential district. Okay, are you with me?
Can't believe right behind you. Something needs to die.
You gotta knock these guys down and then hit them with the yamin. Click clack, click clack.
They taste like copper or old world gold.
A lot of these,
They taste like copper or old world gold.
a lot of these are laying around. Alright, which way are we going here? We go up this way.
It's your own fault you're here. Couldn't leave well enough alone.
Sierra Madre host service protocol. Activate hologram. Do you speak? No?
It's your own fault you're here. Couldn't leave well enough alone. Good.
$500 of these? It's quite a lot.
It's your own fault you're here. Couldn't.
Is it my own fault that I'm here? Are we sure about that, or just curious? Don't hold back. Tell me.
Can't believe the idiot swallowed his collar.
Excuse me, sir.
Almost got away. The idiot's hunger screws it up.
Okay, let's see. What do we actually need here? So I know we kind of started over with as far as weapons go. We got I think we need it. MF cells and 357 Magnum. Return. We can return cigarettes. Go up here, hook a right.
Tear it off your arm, wear it on my neck.
I could cut through.
It tastes like copper or old world gold.
Residential district.
Picking up signals near your location. Detonators. Watch for traps.
It tastes like copper or old world gold.
Are my limbs broken or something?
Maybe I'll tear it off your arm, wear it on my...
I don't think my legs are broken. I think I'm taking damage from being here.
It's your own fault you're here. Couldn't leave well enough alone.
Waiting for that. Boom. Which always happens. Wouldn't be Fallout without random things exploding. Those. Gauge. That might come in handy.
It's your own fault you're here. Couldn't leave well enough alone.
Boing.
It's your own fault you're here. Couldn't leave well enough alone.
Definitely a creepy vibe in this DLC.
Air tastes like copper or old world gold. Air tastes like copper or old world gold. Kill this one before they call others. Something needs to die. Good. Wish I had a stick instead of a bear trap. It's your own fault you're here. Couldn't leave well enough alone.
Lots of traps. Huh. Won't let me sleep.
Can't believe the idiot swallowed his collar. Won't get rid of me that easily. Can't believe the idiot swallowed his collar.
Whoa.
I'll end you. It's your own fault you're here. Couldn't leave well
He's
enough
unconscious
alone.
without a noggin. That's interesting. How does one remain after losing their head?
At least this one seems like a straight shooter.
The idiot swallowed
Or
his collar.
sucker.
Am I going the right way here?
At least this one seems
your
like a
own
straight
fault you're
shooter.
here. Couldn't
Or
leave well
sucker.
enough alone.
Ghost sight vision. What does this do?
Have a seat. Have a seat.
That
Came all
boy.
this way, least I... The Sierra Madre. Beauty, isn't she? She the one who invited you here? Or maybe you didn't catch her voice on the radio. Woke up confused like some of the others. Least you're still breathing. By the way, don't get up or make any sudden motions, no matter how uncomfortable that chair gets. The cushion's just for show.
Better be a shaped charge or you're gonna kill both of us.
Sounds like you've done some blue-collar construction work in your life. Your ma must be proud. Still, get up without my permission. I'll blast your ass so far through your head, it'll turn the moon cherry pie red. So, let's keep this sweet and polite, and finish our conversation with no misunderstandings.
I'll save my questions for the end. Go on.
And that's what I've missed, a rapt audience. Just because I work in entertainment doesn't mean I'm a moron. I heard my necktie beeping. I know what that means. I'm part of this somehow. I want out of this contract. And if you put me in it, I'm not going to be too happy. So whatever's going on here, if you're part of all this, you're taking orders from me.
Your negotiation skills assume you're bargaining from a position of strength.
What are you talking about?
Our collars, these neckties, are linked. If I die, you die.
That's an interesting clause. That's a real bad contract you have. We have.
I only need you breathing. Push me, I'll bring you to the point of death and leave you.
All right, all right. Looks like marriage finally caught me. I'm listening, partner. What's next, if we're death till we part?
Meet at the fountain. We'll hear about what the next step is.
Not leaving me much choice. The fountain, huh? Hope the hologram's still working and the battery's running strong. I'll follow you. I'm not going alone, trust me. Not like I'm a coward or anything. I'm not running around town without an escort. I'm serious. One of the locals catches us, we aren't coming back. And I'd like to keep an eye on you.
I think you can manage without me.
Wait just a minute. I'm not walking out there on my own. I know what's out there. It's why I've planted a minefield, shotguns, and explosives all the way on the road to my little boudoir here. So we go together or we're not going at all. I'll split my hand in blackjack when the time's right. I'm not splitting up in this town. Trust me.
If I can get here, others will be. Soon enough. Fountain's the safest place.
That's a good point. All right. Let me grab some smokes and I'll meet you at the fountain. Don't have to take the long way back. There's a shortcut across the way, you see. It's through the cloud, but if I'm with you, I can help you through it. If you didn't already force the lock to the gate.
I believe the idiot swallowed his collar.
Okay. Let's see. We gotta find Christine now. Christine is way down yonder. Onward.
Air tastes like copper or old world gold. Almost got away. Then the idiot's hunger screws it up. kill the swamp before they call others. Wish I had a stealth boy instead of this bear trap.
Whoa. I am taking damage here. Medical district.
The village comm speakers have aged poorly, like the Madre. Pre-war junk. The speakers emit a signal that'll set off your caller if you stay too long. There are damaged speakers and shielded ones. The damaged ones you can destroy at range. Don't get close. You can't switch them off like a radio.
Okay. This sounds like it's gonna be a lot of fun. Time, eh? Let's see.
That pit boy. Maybe I'll tear it off your arm.
Seems I'm in the wrong
Tastes like
place.
copper. Or old-world gold.
Guess I gotta get through and around to the other side.
Here tastes like copper. Or old-world gold. Almost got away. Then the idiot's hunger screws it up. That Pip-Boy. Maybe I'll tear it off your arm, wear it on my neck.
Not entirely sure where I'm supposed to be going here.
Can't believe the idiot swallowed his collar.
And this is the place, right?
Almost got away. Then the idiot's hunger screws it up.
Up here.
Can't believe the idiot swallowed his collar. Trying to lose me in the cloud? Not a chance. Tastes like upper or old world gold. Can't believe the idiot swallowed his collar.
Okay, this is gonna drive me crazy. And we gotta find the clinic. Check security hologram status. Patrolling second floor. Security protocol holograms do just as the name implies, provide security. They perform this function better than most conventional security guards. Program with the case-specific Sierra Madre protocols. When they look like personnel, they will respond to threats, or unauthorized personnel just as regular security guards. That's fun. Field of view sensors to perceive their environment and to add in pathing. Later versions will feature upgrades that allow for a 360-degree perception arc. This memory cell in the current hologram can only perceive their environment in a cone in front of them. They can, however, change facing as needed and scan their environments for unauthorized activity. It's best to purchase security hologram emitters to cover full view. Trespassers could conceivably use hologram blind spots to gain access to unauthorized areas. Holograms detect unauthorized guests or detect criminal action. They will display a warning caution color to the target. We believe they ever display this color in error, immediately move away from the hologram's field of view until they resume their normal protocol. Behavior persists They will enter engagement mode, turn red, and attempt to subdue targets with their discharge beams. Okay. Often an intruder's natural response is to attack a security hologram, either with fists or a weapon. Unfortunately for the hologram owner, all such assaults are useless against security holograms. They cannot be wounded, damaged, or harmed unless their emitter is destroyed. Attackers spending time to look for emitters will usually be rendered unconscious by a hologram before they can disable them. That's okay. They cannot leave the emitter range. Will pursue a target to the emitter's perimeter. Usually allow a target to be subdued. Hologram emitters are sturdy, yet can still be damaged or broken if enough force is applied. In addition, while they are protected inside sturdy space-age alloys, their circuits are vulnerable to being tampered with. If this occurs, refer to the repair manual. It comes with a hologram installation guide. Please call customer support services if this occurs. Do not attempt to repair the emitter yourself. Warning: do not approach an emitter that may have been tampered with. If you must, please wear reflective maintenance gear or metal armor in case a hologram malfunction. Make sure that you can move beyond a hologram's field of view in case problems arise. On behalf of your friend at NE, we thank you for purchasing the latest in service and security technology. If you encounter any problems, contact our urgent care service representatives at any time during the weekdays from 10 to 2 on Tuesdays and Thursdays. No one is there to respond to your emergency. Leave a message and one of our trained representatives will return your call in the next 3 to 4 working days. Wow. Holographic greeting and security technology requires service from trained professionals as routine maintenance. While the emitters maintain a charge for theoretically hundreds of years, damage can occur and circuits can erode over time. As part of the Security Madre exclusive contract, we've delivered on the custom energy recycling emitters requested by the Sierra Madre financiers. Mr. Sinclair.
Picking up an emitter signature. Watch for security holograms. Dangerous. Don't shoot them. Attacking them is
Wish I
useless.
had a stealth boy instead of this bear trap. It looks like someone was experimenting. All the
Admitted 3 workers from Paso del Sol switching station exposed to some unidentified airborne toxin from the ventilation system. Caused severe lung and tissue damage. Inhalation isn't the problem. It's absorbed through the skin. Researching its effects, the gas, whatever it is, may be building up in vents beneath the town. Asked foreman to look into the source before government inspectors do. Chemical suits arrived today. They're bulky, hard to talk and move in. It's difficult to unlock the clasps once in place. I had to get one of the staff to help me out of it. Told the construction crew to keep the suits ready while working in the switching station and to be careful with them. We only have a limited number. I asked Sinclair to order more in the event of a leak in the villa. He prepared cost estimates for another gas leak to support my case. Didn't need to. He agreed to the request immediately, then asked if he could see the workers and make sure they were all right.
It tastes like copper. Or that Pip-Boy. Maybe I'll tear it off your arm, wear it on my neck.
Leak plus 10. That's handy when you're trying to avoid monstrosities. I don't know where I'm going.
That Pip-Boy. Maybe I'll tear it off your arm, wear it on my neck.
guy's gonna keep sitting here all day.
Enough. The Sierra Madre is our target, not its ghosts.
Ten bobby pins.
That Pip-Boy. Maybe I'll tear it off your arm, wear it on my neck.
Sierra Madre Clinic Network. Clinic power status. Auto docks powered. Hologram powered. Music speakers powered. Please inform clinic management before shutting down generator for maintenance. Turn that sucker off. Does that mean Mr. Hologram is no longer operational?
Won't get away again.
Or just sent it. Can you stop doing whatever it is that you're doing, bro? Please, I beg of you, just be still, brother. We are not in good shape for this madness. Codes for the public dispensers arrived today, and Sinclair instructed us in their use in case of emergency. Should be able to get stems and other treatments from the machines. Sinclair indicated it could dispense more based on the nature of the medical emergency or subject's condition. Among the codes, kept asking if we could make sure the code for MedX was backed up. He must have said it 3 times. I don't think he realizes it. Must be the stress. Made a backup of the code on this terminal just in case. Restricted dispenser code for use in the vending machines. So now I can make MedX.
Nothing.
Run. Three out of 7. Appointment calendar. MS Keys showed up today. San Sinclair, escorted by Mr. Domino. He explained to me Mr. Keys had developed a throat infection and asked if the autodoc could help. I asked about the Sierra Madre's autodoc. He said he didn't want to alarm Sinclair. Ran some tests. Mr. Keys' voice is fine. Miss Keys' voice is fine. Her loss of voice was more listlessness, symptomatic of excessive Med-X usage. When I tried to speak to her about it, Mr. Domino intervened. I warned them too much of the chem could render a subject comatose. Domino laughed. I lost my temper, and he said they will return in another time when I was better spirits. Despise that man. Domino stopped by to ask about the test results in Vera's voice. He seemed concerned she would lose her voice for the gala event. Told him if Miss Keys was concerned, she should see me, and I would only disclose any medical information to her. Told him the autodocs were more than capable of healing Miss Keys' voice if she developed a throat infection. And we could operate if need be, if she tore her larynx. He seemed satisfied by the news, apologized, amazingly enough, and left a bottle of wine as a token of his appreciation. Told him I felt it was inappropriate. He insisted. I dumped it in the trash. Sinclair, Miss Keys. Proposed moving one autodoc casino and scheduling visits. Okay. This guy's gonna be right outside the door.
The idiot swallowed his collar.
I'm just gonna try to run right by this dude and see what happens. Autodoc wing? How am I supposed to find the autodoc wing? Let's send this guy back upstairs, I guess.
They taste like copper or old gold. Kill this one before they call others.
You okay, bud?
No.
Miss Keys' insomnia seems to have gotten worse. We ended up ordering the new autodoc upgrades. Must have cost Sinclair a fortune. New programs for the autodocs ameliorate the effects of exhaustion. I've already spoken to the staff about the side effects and dangers of prolonged use. Want to make sure they weren't using it to pull double shifts. Sinclair asked if these codes could be downloaded into the public dispensers. Codes aren't compatible, unfortunately. He said he'd look into it. Guess his contacts at Big Mountain will be getting a call soon. Yeah, we're dancing with the devil out here, weren't you? terminal in here, was there?
It tastes like copper or old gold. Almost got away, and the idiot's hunger screws it up.
Uh-oh. Woman before you looks disoriented, pained. Are you okay? She looks at you, blinks again, then opens her mouth, but nothing comes out. She touches her throat, then traces the scar beneath the chin. Her eyes widen in alarm. Look, I'm here to help. She looks shaken, glances at the auto dock, recoils, and her mouth opens. But again, nothing comes out. She looks back at you, and her hands clench into fists. Her eyes narrow, and she takes a step back, studying you. This isn't what it looks like. She opens her mouth again, winces, then frowns, and drags a finger across her throat in a slow motion. Frowning, she touches her throat again gently, brushes her collar, then her frown. Her eyes narrow as she traces the edge of the collar until she finds the lock, begins to press it. Don't do that. She looks surprised, then notices your collar and raises an eyebrow. Let's just say we're in this together. She frowns, narrows her eyes, then slowly shakes her head. We need to cooperate if we're going to get out of here. Or, if your collar goes off, mine goes off. It's better if we guard each other. She shakes her head again and draws a line in the air between the two of you. Look, together we can get out of this. Shakes her head and crosses her arms. What exactly is wrong? Don't you want out of here? She frowns, glances at the collar, looks back at you. She makes a circle with her hands, puts her hands over her eyes and squints. Nods at you, then lowers her hand from her eyes, shakes her head, draws a slow line between you. You're looking for something else. Fine. I can help. Studies you again. Expression softens slightly. She shakes her head slowly and gives a silent sigh. She nods at you, raises an eyebrow, and nods at the door. Alright, come with me. Glances at you, shakes her head, then points at you, her, and nods in the direction of the fountain.
That pit boy. Maybe I'll tear it off your arm, wear it on my neck.
Fires in the sky. Glances at the speaker, then your caller, frowning. It's a decayed speaker. If we stay too long near one, it'll go off. Taps the collar, then opens and closes her hand really fast. She taps her collar, then opens, closes her hand really fast. She points to your pit boy, her collar, then your collar. After a second, she opens and closes her hand slower. You can interface with the speaker's detonation frequency somehow. She's about to nod, then she stops, points at herself, and shakes her head. She points at your collar, then hers, then nods at your pit boy. Makes a triangle motion, then the same slow. Does that work with any collar? She frowns slowly, shakes her head, opens her mouth, then motions to the tuning of the dial, points at herself. It's just your frequency. Nods once again, points at the two of you, then the pit boy. But only between us. She nods, motions for you to go ahead.
Wish I had a stealth boy instead of this bear trap.
Alright, that's a great saving point at an hour in. As always, shouts out to the patrons. It's $1 a month if you want to join. Get your name in the credits of all of my videos, the end of my live streams, access to exclusive Discord channels, etc., etc. I really appreciate you guys. Until next week. Yeah.